Good evening, Card Media. This is RJ. It is Sunday, so it is time for the Sunday Trivia Recap. All right. Apologize for being late. Seems like a lot of times recently I'm coming in the evening as opposed to in the morning like I used to. My mornings are very much filling up, and the Phillies are on the West Coast, so I'm staying up really late the night before watching the game, so I'm not getting up as early anymore. And I always got things going on during the day. I can't break away, so it's late, but I'm sure everybody is still interested in their prizes and trivia. Hope you're all watching your favorite ball game. The Phillies lost today. First loss in quite a while. Of course, that means the Athletics won their first game in quite a while. So congrats to both teams, so to speak. Anyway, trivia prizes again. It is This Week in Baseball History this month. So May the 19th. On this day in baseball history, May the 19th, 1933, both of these brothers hit a home run in the same game for the opposing teams. Name them. Pretty much everybody got that. It was the Farrell brothers, Rick and Wes and Rick Farrell. Wes is a dang near Hall of Fame pitcher. Rick Farrell is a Hall of Fame catcher. Rick is on the right hand, what you see there, the guy wearing the cap with his glove on the knee. Wes Farrell is actually on the left, no cap, holding the bat. So these are the brothers who did this. May the 19th, 1933, a little bit of a bio on them. This is from the 1994 Conlon Collection set, which playing for from 1987, I do believe. I'm going to double check on the back. Nope, I'm sorry again. 1984 Topps sticker. Mike Schmidt Topps sticker, the foil all-star variety. That's what you're playing for. The individuals up on the screen were kind enough to throw out a guess. Pretty much all regulars. I remind everybody that Lisa Z's name is on the list. Lisa Z was a longtime supporter of my channel, and as well as many other members of the card community. She passed very early this year, and is my homage to her by keeping her name on the list. You will see the box is not checked, but so her name does not appear on the wheel. But this is my homage to Lisa Z. Everybody else is a regular to my channels, so nobody to shout out. And as we will want to do, we will shuffle once and spin. You must hit 3 times on my channel to win. I do that for 2 reasons. One is because not a lot of people enter, and I have that ability. The second one being, I always hated it when somebody spins a wheel to award a contest, and they spin once and that's it. That was your only shot. But when you have 50, 60, 100 names, you pretty much have to do it that way. I don't suffer from that popularity problem, so I have the ability. I choose to, and I enjoy it this way. So here we go. Good luck to everybody on this. Hope you all had a great week. Got a lot of cool things in the mail this week. Believe it or not, I'm not going to show off a lot of mail. There's been a lot of hobby chatter the last couple of weeks. Now, I pre-film my videos, so I'm not able to react to weekend news or early news. I'm not able to react to the news as it breaks on video because I've pre-filmed all of my videos, so I wasn't able to touch some of these topics that came down the hobby pike in the last couple of weeks. But I'm going to do a couple. I'm going to do 2 rant videos, one on Wednesday and one on Monday and one on Monday. So really nothing to show off those 2 days. There's always something, but it is not the priority in my videos of this week to show off stuff on Monday and Wednesday. We'll be doing a special video for you on Thursday. We'll let you tune in to see what that special video is. Is it 3 for Hunter? Nope, Hunter's only got 2 as well. So come back on that and finish up with a really great video on Friday. So take a pause. Congrats to Goody G. Goody, it's been a while since you won, I believe, my friend. But you'll be getting this awesome Mike Schmidt 1984 foil sticker. We're going to move on to Wednesday's question. On this day in baseball history, May the 21st, 1919, the New York Giants traded away this legendary sport figure. One of the most well-known athletes of the 20th century. The Giants tossed him on the heap of baseball ignominy because as much as he was a great athlete, he was an average baseball player. And I said, who named that individual? Everybody knew. It was Jim Thorpe. Jim Thorpe, people say, who was it? If you listen to the audio version of Glory of Their Times by Larry Ritter, he interviews Chief Myers of the New York Giants and talks about Jim Thorpe. And he asked the chief, they talk about Jim Thorpe as a great athlete, and Larry Ritter in his interview with Chief Myers was saying, hey, but he wasn't a good baseball player. And Chief Myers said, oh, yes, he was. And, the numbers would beg to differ, but I'll leave other people who are more invested in Jim Thorpe's legacy to advocate for his greatness in the world of baseball. Suffice it to say, he was without a doubt a great overall athlete. You cannot dispute that. So that's what that was the answer, what you were playing for. I believe this is from 1998. 1998, Bowman's Best, Scott Rowland. This is looks like an insert card. I don't know. Card number 18, best, I think it might just be the regular set. 1998, Bowman's Best. Newer Hall of Famer, Scott Rowland. That's what you're playing for. The individuals up here on the screen were kind enough to throw out a guess. Goody, you are out. You can only win once a week on my channel. Everybody else is still in the running. Got some fewer entrants on this one, but that's okay. That just means there's more opportunity for everybody else, all right? We will shuffle once and spin. Good luck to everybody on this one. I didn't see the shuffle. There it is, okay. Spin. Little editorial comment about the cards that I'm showing right here. For those who've been watching my channel for a while, you will recognize the form of the cards in front of you. They are the 2005 Leaf biography run. Leaf put out these cards of several players in 2005, which they honored a milestone or a player who achieved a milestone in their career. 500 home run players. So this here would be Ted Williams, or 300 wins. This would be Nolan Ryan. And what it did was it issued a manufactured relic card of every win or every home run those individuals, accomplished, okay? And I began collecting the Mike Schmidt run. There are 55. They did not go all the way to the end of these people's careers. Pause. Congrats to the guys up north, Shaw. You'll be getting this awesome Scott Rowland card. Scott Rowland was, for one season, I believe just one, a member of the Toronto Blue Jays. So you guys should feel right at home getting that card. Finally, Friday's question. On this day in baseball history, May the 23rd, 1991, this former Philadelphia Philly member pitched a no-hitter, the second of 7 no-hitters to occur in 1991. Name him. Most of the people knew that was Tommy Green. Here is my Tommy Green no-hitter card. It's only a PSA 5. I do not care about the grade. I I'm still trying to get a single card of every player who pitched a no-hitter for the Phillies. So far, I believe I'm missing 3. The 3 I'm missing, though, are turn of the century stars. So it's going to be, and I mean from the 1800s to the 1900s, that turn of the century. It's going to be almost impossible for me to find some of these cards, but I know where they are. I can pull the trigger when I'm up and ready for it, but they might not even show these guys in Phillies uniforms. I don't care. I'm trying to get one card of every player who ever pitched a no-hitter for the Phillies. So that was the answer. Which playing for from 1999. Topps put out a tribute set to Hank Aaron, a replica of all of his cards. This is a replica of the 1970 card, obviously. I always hated this one because it looks like he got caught with his hand in the cookie jar. You know, he's like, "What? I'm just holding the baseball. I didn't do nothing." And they got that gold foil there. Replica of his 1970 card. Hank Aaron. That's what you're getting. The individuals up here on the screen here were kind enough to throw out a guess. Again, there is one person new to the channel on this one. So an individual sent me an email, said his name was Michael Hill. Michael, if you're watching, I don't know if you have a channel, but I do like to put on the name of everybody's YouTube channel if they have one. So if you have a YouTube channel and you wish to continue to participate in my trivia questions, please shoot me an email with your YouTube channel name so I can add that accordingly. But everybody else was kind enough to throw out a guess and are regulars to my channels. I greatly appreciate that. We will shuffle once and spin. Good luck to everybody on that one. Anyway, I'm trying to collect the Mike Schmidt ones. There are only 55. Speaking of Michael, there you go. There are 55 cards issued tracking Mike Schmidt's first 55 home runs. They did not continue after that. I don't know why. I don't know why they chose to do it that way. Why would they stop? It's a mystery. But I'm trying to collect all 55. And it's very difficult. I'm down to about 10 maybe that I need to find. And it's very, very, very difficult to find these cards. So when I do, I'm going to go out of my way to get it. Well, recently, one of the ones was up for sale, but it was packaged with these 2 other cards you see in front of you. I'm not interested in collecting Nolan Ryan or Ted Williams cards, but it came with the package. So I spent the money just to get the one Mike Schmidt card I didn't have. And these 2 will just kind of hang out in my collection until I find a better way to share them with the card community, whether it's be a trivia giveaway or just there you go. Okay, so 3 for Michael Hill. Michael, if you're listening, if you watch this video, I'll respond to your email to let you know that you won. I do not have your mailing address. So you will be getting this awesome Hank Aaron card. All right. So that's all I have for you, everybody. Again, I get some good rants about some recent hobby topics on Monday and Wednesday. Off day showcase on Thursday because it is a special day for me. And then another great video on Friday. So I hope to see you for that one. All right. That's all I have for you today, of course. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please consider liking, subscribing, commenting, and all that jazz. I really do appreciate your support as I try my best for this great card community, all right? Thanks again. Have a great week. Take care.